Live pain-free, healthy, and balanced. Thank you for joining me today on Epic New Media. The quote for today's episode is, "What you practice grows," and it is quite appropriate in that we're going to be meeting with my special guest for today, Antonika Chanel, who is an Eastern medicine practitioner and who's going to talk to us a little bit about the secrets that she's found in natural alternative medicine and the practice of it. Let me tell you a little bit about Antonika. Antonika Chanel was educated in England and Japan. She possesses a bachelor's degree with a double major in media and Spanish and a minor in business from Stanford University. After a career in the U.S. Coast Guard, where she served as an Airedale and yeoman, she searched for a healthier way of life physically and emotionally. And this led her to a dedicated life to Eastern medicine practice of Chinese medicine. Now, with her master's degree in Oriental medicine and a bachelor's degree in health science, Antonika serves the world through her online international coaching, mentoring, and empowering of others about holistic self-care. Antonika aligns herself with traditional Chinese medicine practitioners around the country to meet all her clients' needs using essential oils, herbology, and alternative therapies. Antonika is also a sound, light, and color therapist. Trained in Switzerland and California in this technology, Antonika transforms the light of body and raises the frequency of one's being able, allowing individuals to get to the root cause of disease. Please join me in welcoming Antonika Chanel, and today's broadcast is pre-recorded. Hey everyone, good afternoon and welcome to Epic New Media. I'm so pleased that you could all join me today. Today I have a special guest with me, someone very close to my heart, someone who is a personal friend, but apart from that, who's had a tremendous impact on my life. This is Antonika Chanel, and she's my Eastern medicine practitioner. I hope everyone is going to enjoy today's episode as we share her nuggets of gold that she's been able to accumulate through her experience, not only in personal life, but also in professional experiences that she's had with patients, and how she's miraculously healed with her gift. Thank you for coming today, Antonika. So glad that you could be here with me today.
What an honor to be here with you and everyone here who's tuning in.
So here at EPIC, if you know, EPIC stands for Exceptional People Impacting Community. And I can't think of any more impactful work than healing people from the inside out. So, Antonika, who would you like to dedicate today's episode to?
Jessica, I want to dedicate this episode to my parents. They have always told me to do what I love and to love what I do. And they always taught me that never believe that anything is impossible, but that everything is possible.
Absolutely. It resonates. I was told something very similar. So we've got very intelligent parents. It's true. When you do what you love, it doesn't feel like work, right?
That's right.
Absolutely. So we're going to dive right in. So why don't you tell my friends exactly what you've done for me and for so many people around the world with your gift in Eastern medicine?
Jessica, it's really just been a life journey that I share my story, where I've come from and the direction that I'm going in. For many years, I dealt with a lot of personal issues that helped me become where I am right now. And those reflecting on those experiences have changed my life.
Well, you certainly changed mine, right? Just the one botanical that she gave me just recently has changed my entire perspective of how to start when I'm going to go into a stressful situation. Everyone gets spritzed. Everyone. So if for those of us that are not too familiar with Eastern medicine, because I was a little bit ignorant to it, I have to be honest. I was, raised and educated in Western medicine and dedicated myself to scientific learning. So this is a little bit what I might consider a little bit off to the left field than what I would normally aspire to utilize. So why don't you share with our audience just a little bit about what is Eastern medicine specifically? What is the discipline?
I'm so glad you asked. Eastern medicine is a 5,000-year-old medicine, and it's been used in ancient times, and it's still viable today. Many of the things that were used back then are the same protocols that we can use today to heal each other and ourselves. The thing about Eastern medicine is that it helps us connect to Mother Earth, back to nature. And when we are connected with Earth, when we are grounded and we have that relationship, we remember where we come from and we remember our purpose in life. You see, we are magnificently created in a way where there are hundreds of acupuncture points in our body, and there are several light bodies. And emotions are the root cause of many of the diseases that people suffer from. So when we can understand where we are emotionally, we can effectively use Mother Nature and nature to help heal ourselves from within, therefore protecting our vital organs and our physical body.
How beautiful. So in essence, our health and our solutions are within ourselves, is what you're saying.
Absolutely.
And that resonates totally with me, totally, because I believe we need to take responsibility and stop looking to the outside to heal what really is internal. So I love that. I love that. Antonika, if you could give our listenership and watchership one lesson, that aha moment that you had in your life that kind of like took you on this particular path that you've been on for so many years now of healing from the inside out, what would that moment be in your life? What was that aha moment?
Throughout life, I never felt that I was worthy enough. I never felt that I was smart enough. I never even thought that I'd become a physician of any kind. But life has taught me to take your time, that life is a process of ebb and flow, and that you must trust the process in anything. And when we trust the process, we are then trusting our Creator and the life that He has designed for us.
Absolutely. Okay, you heard it here first. She and I resonate even on that point. So, what is the one significant Eastern medicine principle that has had the greatest significance in your health and in your well-being?
Wow, that's a really interesting question. It's such a broad question too, because there's many things that have helped me understand. A lot of it is just realizing that the breath is the most important. And when we come to our breath, when we have this relationship with our breath, we begin to understand ourselves more clearly. And we begin to understand why we're here. And it all begins right there. It begins with chi, energy, that essence that we possess.
Interesting, because even in my discipline, which is more scientifically Western-based, the breath is so essential to any healing strategy or technique that you use with an individual who's blocked. You basically need to have them connect with their breath. Otherwise, there's no way to reach that level of calmness and that serenity place where you can actually start the process of healing. So, you see, there's just too many commonalities. All right, so as we're wrapping up, Antonika, I would love to know if your now self could go back in time and tell your then self what you've learned today as one of those significant things that you would want to pass on as wisdom, what would that be? What would you tell your then self?
I would tell my then self that you were created for an incredible purpose on this life and in this world. You're created to do wonderful things, to raise the frequency of the world so that way we can all live happily and harmoniously. Absolutely. That there isn't anything that you can't do, and to never listen to the negative factors and forces that prohibit you from taking that next step in your life, because they're there to challenge you. They're there to test you. But if you step out of your comfort zone and move into that space of awareness, you'll achieve great things, whether it be in health and success. Doesn't matter what it is in life that you want to achieve, you will get there. You just keep going and never stop believing.
Okay, so you heard it here. You need to tell your then self exactly that, which is basically the universal message of enlightenment, isn't it? Thank you so much, everyone, and thank you, Tanika, for being with me today. This was awesome.
Thank you, Jessica.
And thank you for the beautiful botanical. It has saved me on so many occasions. I want to thank everyone today for joining me on Epic New Media. And please, if you have any questions or if you'd like to reach out to Tanika personally, just make sure to go scroll down to the bottom of this page and you'll be able to click into her personal page where you'll be able to connect with her personally through her private Facebook page, correct?
That's right.
Or on her website. For Dr. J and for all of us here today, thank you so much for joining us, and please have a blessed day.